They're yours. Hit that one more time. I am the number one determinant of the success or failure. Here we go. Of my students. Hey, y'all, you have a strong summer. Kick some butt next year. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's the mindset. That's the attitude. Love you guys.
And we are live on this December 25, 2021, Christmas Day. But as I've been saying, I don't take off for holidays. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Let me see who's here. Let me see who's rocking with me on Christmas Day. Oh, man, we got some folks on here. We got Janine Wilkins all the way in Alaska. Demetrius Scott. We got John Herricks. They all in the building. Teresa More Love. Lakeisha Mabry. Wow, look at y'all, man. Y'all in here on Christmas. Let's go. Let's go. We got Lakeisha Mabry. We got Anthony Russell. Sheree Washington Moulton. My man Michael Benton. Lisa Kimball. Stephanie Wynn. My man, Principal Josh Tovar, Rachel Wells, Michelle Taylor, Yolanda McKinney, Thomasine Starr Hamilton, Principal Ryan, my man, Albert Beckles, Tunisia Russell, Maggie Panko, my man, Otis Kitchen. You come off there, I'm assuming, Principal Kitchen, you're not on that cruise ship, right? I thought about you, man. There was some illnesses on them ships down there. So my wife and I said, man, Principal Kitchen on one of them ships out there. So I hope you're all right. Principal Tammy Taylor's in the building. We got Stacy Joy, Tony McClenny. We got Benice Lewis, Lily Lanier, my man, Principal Baggage. Matter of fact, he got Mr. on there. Mr. Principal Baggage. Coach Central's in the building, my man. Teresa More Love, Tyshawn Bryant. Good to see you, Tyshawn. I'll get back to that message later on. Cheryl Rowland Hall, Stephanie Jacobs. Here we go. Here we go. Teresa Thacker, Alexis Latour, Prude Homie, Sherry Thompson, Lysandra Brackens. Man, y'all in the building, man. We got Melissa Jones Chunu in the building. Glenell Mack in the building. Evelyn Gia. Oh man, I'm gonna try my best. Giamaticus in the building. I think I did that right. We got my aunt Kathy, man. She's in the building. Kathy Matthews Baggett's in the building. Hey Kathy, I don't stop, man. It's the holiday, but we keep this train going. We got my man Basil Marin is in the building. Donna Sherrod Gantz in the building. Juanita Gandara is in the building. Who else we got here? Who else? We got Charlena Hottie, Juan Pablo, oh man, Jimenez. I know I messed that up. I know I did. Shamara Cecilia Nguyen, Catherine Marie La Rochelle, Joyce England is in the building. I bet you some of y'all, your family members might be like near you and they see me and they hear me and they're like, man, what are you watching this thing for on Christmas morning? And why is he on here on Christmas morning? Like, especially those of you with family that kind of know that I come on every Saturday. Like, does this dude sleep? Does he rest? Does he take time off? Well, I do sleep, I do rest, but no time off, right? Ain't nobody gonna outwork me in this business, man. That's just who I am. That's just my DNA. I'm not in competition with anybody. It's just that nobody's going to outwork me, right? So Ashley Miller, Arcella Austri is in the building. Jennifer White, Kim Young, Crystal Nolan, Brandon, Rodney Richardson, Renee Graham, Grace Castaneda. They're all in the building. Shout out to all of you. It's time to get started. We got Principal Stacy Mabry down there in Augusta. Got to shout her out. Laura Mayer, Gail Gray. I'm getting ready to get it started. Otis Kitchen said, I'm off the cruise. It was amazing. I know it was. Thankful to the Lord. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm safe, and ready to be empowered. I appreciate you. Happy holidays, you and your family, and you as well. There's my wife, the Queen, Kimberly Broughton, Kafele in the building. Kathleen Dalamonte's in the building. Hey, y'all, let me stop these shout outs and let me get to it. I see Dana Lyles. Dana Lyles, I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you on this Christmas morning. Oh, my mother even showed up. She usually lays back in the cut, right? But here, so when you see Dolores Cushney, that's my mother. She usually lay back in the cut, but she said, "No, I'm going to show up on the thread today." So that's my mother. She put 87. And there's my man. I can't start without hitting my man Eric Court, man. Nothing. He said nothing knocks the Kafele AP training team train off the tracks. You got that right. And I rock my Henry Aaron this morning, because we getting ready to hit it out the park, right? So let's get started, y'all. Let me say formally to everybody, good. Ooh, that sounds bad. Wait a minute, y'all. Woo! That sounded like 3 different dudes saying it at the same time. Let's do that again. Good morning. Now that sounds better. Welcome to week 87 on Christmas Day of the virtual AP Leadership Academy. And let me say, I don't know about you. I think I know about you more than I normally would because you showed up on Christmas, man. Probably the family like sitting around and like, yo, what? Turn that off, man. We gotta be together. We looking at Principal Kafele, or they may not even know my name. That loud dude for, right? But listen here, y'all. I don't know about you. Hey, family out there with your folks watching, we getting ready to blow the roof off. I don't know about you, but let me speak for me real quick. I'm on fire. I gotta let you know that if you on fire this Christmas morning, just drop some fire into the chat, man. Drop some fire into the chat if you on fire on this Christmas morning. I mean, it's no sun out there, it's no snow, it's raining out here where I am in the east, northeast Jersey City, right? But I'm still on fire, man. I'm blazing. Hit me up with some fire if you blazing. I see it. Yeah, man. So listen, I say that for the same reason every week, because here we are at the end of 2021. That's why I came on. I said, I know Christmas. I fought with this thing for a minute. I said, I know it's Christmas, but it's the last Saturday of the year. How do I shut it down? I said, I can't. So I'm here, and I'm saying to you that despite the fact we're at the end of the year, the time to take things down, I just got to let you know that I'm on fire! Woo! That's how I'm feeling, man. That's how I'm feeling. Let me give you this quick motivational message. I'm gonna keep my announcement short. We're gonna get to the message, and then y'all can leave, right? But check this out. My motivational message: rest, and I put that in capital letters. Rest, ... but don't get stale. Let me say that to you again. Rest, but don't get stale. Here's what I'm saying. All of you out there, you deserve rest. You do. I know what kind of year you had. I know what kind of past 2 years you had. I know that. Rest. I'll say it again. Rest. I'll say it again. Rest. Yeah, you got to rest. But I'm going to say this. Don't get stale, man. Don't get stale. That means pick up some kind of book. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. Pick up something during the break and just read, right? Just casual. Don't go hard on it because you need the rest. But don't let yourself get stale. There's something that you need to read that you are not necessarily familiar with during the school year. So make sure that you rest. Like today is basketball on all day and football. I mean, if you're a sports fan, this is like heaven, right? It's like, what am I going to watch the basketball game or the football game, right? But outside of that, make sure you get some kind of reading in there. Get some kind of reading in there, right? So rest, but don't get stale. Let's go. Let me just go through these quick announcements. I don't have too many. Again, I said Merry Christmas. I'm gonna say it again for those of you that celebrate Christmas. You know, someone might say, shouldn't you be off on Christmas? Nah, it's the last Saturday of the year, man. I can't take this one off. I got to go. Right. I got up this morning like 6:30, fired up. I couldn't even sleep, man. I said, I can't wait to get on this call because I got some stuff to share with y'all, man. I'm bringing fire. I'm probably gonna have to take a nap when I finish this morning because I'm getting ready to amp this thing up. Let me just get through these announcements. The next one, the Midwest tornadoes. Like, I'm not going to leave that right now. You know, even though it's not in the news heavy, but the people are still victimized, right? So just prayers and thoughts and prayers to all the victims out there. Thoughts and prayers to all the victims out there of those Midwest tornadoes, right? Coronavirus, Omicron. If you're out there on the call this morning and you're sick, just take it easy. Quarantine if necessary. Man, I see folks I need to be shouting out on here. You know, I don't usually do these shout outs, but fam is popping up, man. I see Angela Henry. I ain't never seen Angela Henry on this thing. And that's my cousin, man. So Angela Henry, good morning to you. And you tell Darren I said get better. Right? If Darren's in the building, let me know. Right? So and Melissa, I got you on that too. That's Monday and Tuesday, so I'm gonna get that in. Right. Yeah, I'll get that in. Good to see you as well. So again, if you tested and you tested positive, Omicron or any of them variants, coronavirus, then certainly prayers to you. We hoping that you overcome it soon. And all of us are subject to it. It's out here, right? So prayers to anybody this suffering through the virus during the Christmas holidays. Where we at? The ASCD Virtual Leadership Summit. I told you last week I'm keynoting that. That's January the 18th. So it's the 18th through the 20th. So make sure that you register. And then also the Rock Conference, the Black Educators Rock Conference. We're gonna do a mid-year conference starting next week, Monday and Tuesday. The Rock Conference. So you can go to it'll be on my page, right? So just go to my Principal Kafele page. As soon as Dr. Melissa Nolan Chester sends me the information, I'll just put it right on my page and then you'll know how to get to it. But speaking of that, also on Tuesday, I'm going to be on live. I got to say this before I go to my message today. I'm going to be on live Tuesday. Myself and my man, Dr. Chika Akua. It's going to be, this is a Kwanzaa Black Student Achievement message. So it'll be on Tuesday. So that'll be the third day of Kwanzaa, which is called Ujima, Collective Work and Responsibility. He and I are going to have a one-to-one interview / conversation called The Correlation Between the 7 Principles of Kwanzaa, known as the Nguzo Saba. So the correlation between the Nguzo Saba and Black student achievement. Once again, the correlation between the Nguzo Saba and Black student achievement. You don't want to miss this. That's on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Tuesday morning, 11 o'clock, myself and Dr. Chika Akua. I said to Chika when I pitched this to him, I said, look, let's not even put a time on it. If it takes us 2 hours, let's do it. Right? So if I know we'll need more than an hour, but if we need 2 hours, let's just go for it. The people that can't stay on, they can watch it on YouTube anytime. Right? So that'll be on all my channels. Facebook, Principal Kafele, Facebook, Virtual AP Leadership Academy, Twitter, Principal Kafele, YouTube, Virtual AP Leadership Academy. So it'll be on all those channels. You can watch it, all those platforms, I should say. You can watch it on any of them. I see that, Angela. I know you have been. So we'll be on all those platforms Tuesday morning. The correlation between the 7 Principles of Kwanzaa, known as the Nguzo Saba, and Black student achievement. We gonna pick this thing apart, man. So just be here. Tell a friend. 11 o'clock. I'll be sitting right here with my man, Dr. Chika Akua. I'm going solo on New Year's Day with another fiery message, right? So that's it. First timers, welcome aboard. Let's jump into it, y'all. I'm done with my announcements. Hit the retweet button, hit the share button, let them know Principal Kafele Virtual AP Leadership Academy is in the building with the final message of 2021. I was trying to say 22, but we ain't there yet. Of 2021. I'm calling this Closing 2021 with an Attitude of Victory. Once again, closing 2021 with an attitude of victory. you might want to take some notes on this one. When I write my commentary tomorrow, I'm gonna have some of what I'm gonna talk about in there, but you might want to get some of this down because I got some stuff on my mind. Here we go. I want to take you back to when I was in undergraduate school. When I was in undergrad school, that was 5 years after graduating from high school. I went to junior college. My man Stallings is on here. We were there together along with a whole lot of homies. And Stallings was the only one of us that went to class. I didn't go. Most of the other ones didn't go. We just hung out. That's how we were living back in them days. You know, we were trying to figure out life. So I went in there with my 1.5 GPA from high school days. So when I got there, I said, what's going to sustain me in addition? You know, you all know my story relative to reading African-American history and all that kind of stuff. You know that. So I don't have to go into that today. I won't even waste your time with that today. But so that was building me. But the question was, what is going to sustain me? What's going to sustain me? So I'm playing with these concepts, playing with these words, and these 5 words popped into my head, and I've been living these 5 words since 1984, but I've never shared them on this platform in terms of with intentionality, in terms of giving you the real motivation behind them. But I'm gonna share these 5 words, and then I'm done. I'm gonna share these 5 words with you, along with some commentary, and then I'm done. And I want you to take these words and own them. I shared these words on a video for young people. I sat here and did a New Year's Eve video for the youth about 3 or 4 years ago, and the video went viral, right? It was just rooted in these 5 words. It was a 5-minute video. I'll tell you how you can see it later on. It's on my YouTube channel called Message to the Youth. Message to your son, I'm sorry. Here's the words. Word number 1, belief. Word number 2, purpose. Word number 3, obligation. Word number 4, determination. Word number 5, vision. So let me give it to you again. Belief, purpose, obligation, determination, and vision. These 5 words, like however you may perceive me now, whatever success I've experienced, whether it be as an author, as a principal, as a teacher, as a presenter, as a consultant, as a father, as a husband, whatever it is, it's all rooted. I want you to hear me. It's all rooted in these 5 words: belief, purpose, obligation, determination, vision. But we're going to break these down because there's some people that have been writing me. And one of them I know is on here right now because I saw the name. Some people have been writing me saying, yo, I don't know if I can continue to get through this. I understand that. That's why I'm doing this particular message this morning. Belief, purpose, obligation, determination, vision. Let's break it down. Belief, that's number 1. I'm saying despite the challenges of 2021, we keep everything reflective, y'all. Everything reflective. So despite the challenges of 2021, do I continue to believe in myself? Hey, somebody, not only do I want you to hit the share button, but maybe get the family like, yo, put the gifts down for a minute. Kafele, I feel it. He getting ready to drop bombs, right? So just get the family around because I'm getting ready to give it to you right now. So tell the family, look, stop cooking the macaroni and cheese for a minute. Stop watching the TV preview of the NBA game. Stop playing around with the new gifts. Come to this computer. This man getting ready to give us something this morning that we can hold on to. So I'm saying to you, I said before, despite 2021, do I continue to believe in myself? Because there's somebody out there, you lost some of that. I know you did. The challenges of today, they can be difficult. They can be overwhelming. The challenges of today. So I'm asking you, I'm challenging you. Do you still believe in you? Because if you don't believe in you, then why should I believe in you? Why should somebody else believe in you? Why should the students believe in you? Why should your staff believe in you? Why should your colleagues believe in you? Why should your family believe in your leadership? if you stopped believing in you. You got to believe in you despite the challenges. See, there are things that will douse our fire. I get that. There are things that will extinguish our fire. I get that. But I will not allow circumstances or people to prevent me from believing in myself and my possibilities. Do you hear me? You got to believe in you. I mean, the closest people in your life, they may stop believing for some reason, but you don't succumb to that. You don't fall prey to that. You don't fall victim to that. You must continue to believe, let me get my back, that I will still knock that grand slam when they throw that pitch at me. See, you got to believe that with everything you got. See, let me keep it going. So therefore, I got these sub questions for you, right? I got like 8 of them, maybe 9, 8. Here I go. Do I continue to believe in my decision to lead? See, I'm saying to you, you got to hold this up, y'all. Hey, Josh, it's not clean, man. Let me take care of that. you got to believe in your own leader, your own decision to lead. You got to believe that, right? I'm not trying to give you the answer to that because everybody's different. I'm challenging you with the question. Do I continue to believe in my decision to lead? Hit that share button, hit that retweet. Let them know we on here on Christmas Day. We're serious about this work. Do I continue to believe in my decision to lead? Next one. Do I continue to believe in my leadership? Like, in other words, let's combine the two. You sitting there and you lost your fire, and you therefore don't believe in the decision you made. All that work you put into getting to this position of assistant principal or principal, and now you no longer believe in the decision. You knew this work was tough before you signed up for it. You knew that. So during this break, you got today, Christmas, and then you got 7 days of Kwanzaa. Then you need to find some quiet time. And you need to do some introspection. You need to do some self-reflection. And you need to get yourself back to where you were. You got to believe in your decision to lead, and then you've got to believe in your own leadership, that your leadership matters. Let me be transparent for a second. I don't come on this thing every Saturday, and I ain't missed a Saturday in 87 weeks, I might add. I don't come on here every Saturday and have the audacity to come on Christmas thinking I don't have something to offer. Let me be transparent. I mean, I do believe I got something that can help somebody else, or I wouldn't be doing this. It's not like I'm getting paid to do it. It's not like I signed a contract with a client and then I come on at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, 10:55 to be precise. It's because I believe that I have something that can benefit somebody else. So I continue to do this work. But I have challenges in the year. I walk into traps during the year. I have pitfalls during the year. But I don't let that sap me of my strength and my belief in myself. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, and you. Let's keep moving. Do I continue to believe that my students and staff and school are better because I lead them? Let me give you that again. Do I continue to believe that my students, staff, and school are better because I lead them? I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to give you these questions. Do I continue to believe in my vision for my leadership? Do you believe? So in other words, let's say when you started, you say, man, if they give me this job, Them kids are going places that they've never seen before. Them kids are going places that has never even been conceptualized before. And then you get into the job and the reality of the job hits you. You get into the leadership and the reality of the leadership hits you, and then you questioning yourself. And now you don't have that vision of blue ribbon school, Title I distinguished school, A+ school, school, high performance school. You lost your vision because reality set in. Well, I'm saying to you, that vision you had must be your reality. You can't shy away from your own personal vision. You can't veer off from your own personal vision. So I'm asking the question again, do I continue to believe in my vision for my leadership? And I'm saying you better. You must believe in that, in that vision that you had. Let me keep going. We're talking belief. Do I continue to believe in my vision for my school? Do I continue to believe that I can improve? Ooh, that's a big one. Hey, man. Do you believe that you can get better? Like, and let's make this concrete. Whoever you were from last August or September, regarding relative to when you started school, from then to now, can you get better than you were? And if you believe you can, what will you do to get better? That matters. See, so do I continue to believe that I can improve? You can't lead effectively, AP, principal, any level of leadership, if you don't believe that you can get better at what you do. And put a time frame on it. Get better by tomorrow. Get better by next week. Get better by next month, whatever it is. But you got to believe that it's possible. Let's keep moving. Do I continue to believe that I matter? Woo, that's a big one. Do I continue to believe that I matter? Imagine walking around a school and you have reached a conclusion that I don't know if I still matter here. I don't know if I'm still needed here. You cannot be optimally effective if you're questioning whether or not you matter. You have to know within your spirit, within your soul, that you matter to the students, to the staff, to the school, to the parents, and to the community. Let's keep it moving. Last one under belief. Do I believe that 2022 will be a great year under my leadership? Now, notice, I'm not saying, do I believe that 2022 will be a great year and we leave it in isolation? I'm asking you, do I believe that 2022 will be a great year under my leadership? Like, in other words, is there something about your leadership? Like, let me be transparent again. 2022, under my leadership of the Virtual AP Leadership Academy, is going to benefit the masses of people out there. Yeah, I put it out there. I said it because I believe in it. I believe in myself. That's where you got to be. Not cocky, not egotistical, but having this firm sense of belief in yourself, in your leadership, that you matter. That's the point that I'm making. So you see 2022 being this breakthrough compared to what 2020 and 21 were because of your leadership, even as AP. So somebody in here, you AP and you found yourself to be a full-time disciplinarian, then on the top of your to-do list that we talked about last week with Dwight Carter, at the top of your to-do list is a conversation with your principal to talk about how you can be utilized differently from how you're being utilized presently. Let's go to that second word, purpose. Purpose. My question to you is, despite the challenges of 2021, will I continue to walk in my purpose in 2022? Will I continue to walk in my purpose in 2022? Right? Let's talk about it. See, I've met so many educators over the year or talked to so many educators over the year. They said to me, yes, Principal Kafele, I've lost my way. W-A-Y. I've lost my way. And when they tell me that I've lost my way, then I can conclude then you have simultaneously lost your will. You lost your will. And when one loses their way and subsequently loses their will, then their passion has become their work. It's no longer passion. It's just work now, right? It's just work. And I'm saying to you, it can't just be work. It's got to be more than work. But if you've lost your way, and thereby your will, then it ain't nothing but work. And when one has lost their way and lost their will, and your passion has become your work, it's probably because you lost your why. You got to find your why. You got to relocate your why. So I told you we got this conference coming up on Monday and Tuesday, Black Educators Rock Conference. We're going to be talking about things like that, right? So again, I have everything on my page. You go to my page and you'll see how to get registered and be a part of this 2-day conference, Monday and Tuesday. We're going to be talking about the will and talking about the way. It's called Black Educators Rock because it's a Black organization, but we don't care who comes on and participate. It's a Black-run organization led by Dr. Melissa Chester, who's on the line, who's on the call right now, on the thread right now. But it's for anybody. Just come on in. So let's go. Purpose. So I got these quick questions for you. I'm not going to keep you long. Got 8 of them. I'll go quick. Number 1, what is my purpose for leading? What's my purpose for leading? Hey, somebody out there, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. What is your purpose for leading? I'm not talking about, oh, I lead because I want to make a difference. I'm not talking about that. Oh, I lead because I want to make an impact. I'm not talking about that. I lead because I love children. I'm not asking you about that vague response. I'm asking you, what's your specificity? What's that specific reason that you said, this is my alarm clock? What is your purpose for leading? Did I walk in my purpose in 2021? If not, why not? Once again, if not, why not? See, I'm going to put that on you. I'm not going to put that on the principal. I'm not going to put it on the school. I'm not going to put it on the circumstances. I'm not even going to put it on the virus. I'll put that on you. If you didn't walk in your purpose, why didn't you? Let me keep it moving. What adjustments, what shifts, what pivots will I make in my leadership to ensure that I'm walking in my purpose in 2022? See, what adjustments, what shifts, what pivots will I make in my leadership to ensure that I walk in my purpose in 2022? Does my purpose drive my thinking? Let me ask you that again. Does my purpose drive my thinking? Let me speak for me on that one. Oh, heck yeah. My purpose drives my thinking, y'all. It drives while I'm on here this morning. I mean, my purpose drove why I put this particular jersey on. I got 44. Where we at? It's backwards. 44. Henry Aaron. 755 home runs. See, my purpose drives my thinking, but it couples with the second one. Does my purpose drive my actions? My actions was to put this one on. I had I got a sequence in the closet. I just pulled the next one. I went way in the middle and grabbed this. I said, man, it's end of the year. I need to hit me some home runs. I put on Hank Aaron, man. Does my purpose drive my actions? Your movements, what you do, your behavior as leader. Next one, does my purpose drive my vision? When I was a teacher, my purpose was and I've told you this a zillion times, taking Black boys and building young men out of them. I went so hard, I'm losing my voice. Taking Black boys and building them into young, productive Black men. That was my purpose for getting up in the morning. That was my purpose for walking into the building. I'm going to defy the stereotypes. I'm going to show the world what Black boys are capable of achieving when they got somebody who's driven by them via the purpose. Then when I became a principal, I didn't deviate from the initial purpose. See, that's specificity. That's not this. See, so does my purpose drive my vision? Because I saw the young men doing big things, but they needed somebody that could facilitate the process. So they were my purpose for doing this work. Last one under purpose. This is a big one too. Does my purpose drive my intensity? Woo! Does my purpose drive my intensity? What I'm saying to you is, it's one thing to have a purpose, but it's another thing to be intense about it. Like I was so locked in. Here's my lock. I was so locked in. I was intense. These young men are going to be somebody. They're going to do big things. And I didn't need an alarm clock. I just couldn't wait to get back to the building and get it going. See, that's what that's about. Does my purpose drive my intensity? Let me go to number 3, obligation. Despite the challenges of 2021, am I in tune with my obligation to lead at a high level? Man. Once again, am I in tune with my obligation to lead at a high level? Here's what I'm saying. You chose leadership. Those of you who are not in school leadership, you're in a different capacity, maybe classroom teacher, district leadership, or maybe you're not even in education, but you just watch the broadcast. Fine. I'm saying once you make a decision that I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, you have an obligation to soar at what you do. How dare me make a decision to be a classroom teacher? I'm in the classroom with the children and I'm in there faking the funk. I've used that expression before, so I don't even need to explain it to you guys. So I made a decision that I'm going to be a classroom teacher. I'm in East Orange, New Jersey, a Black city, so all the children are Black. And I get in there and I fake the funk. Then what? Then who needs me? And I have violated DeLacy Davis and Keena Walker. I have violated my obligation to be great. See, you and I have an obligation to be great. Not just a desire, not just a drive, not just a determination, but you have an obligation once you've signed that contract or once you make a decision that this is what I want to do. You can't go in there half-stepping. You can't go in there faking the funk. You can't go in there playing with these kids, playing with that staff. You got to soar, man. You got to soar all the way off camera. See, I'm on camera now. I'm soaring off camera. That's how you got to do that, man. Those of you that are new to me and you don't know what I mean by faking the funk, you go research Parliament Funkadelic, the baddest funk band ever. And then you'll understand what I'm saying. Make sure you look at Bootsy Collins in particular, right? So let's keep moving. You chose leadership. You have an obligation to strive, to be the best version of yourself. But my question is, am I able to embrace the notion of an obligation to lead at a high level? Let me ask you that again, self-reflectively. You know, we in the mirror all day long. Am I able to embrace the notion of an obligation to lead at a high level? Like, in other words, someone might say, yo, Kafele, man, I mean, I've been with you for a long time, but I'm not embracing this as an obligation. At the end of the day, this is just my job. You know, I got a life outside of the school. I got my family. I got this and that and this and that. Someone might say that, and I'm not, and I say to them, I ain't mad at you. But I add on to it. I say, but while you at that job, while you're at that school, because you signed that contract, you have an obligation to strive to be the best version of yourself, bar none. Bar none. I was watching this. I was listening to this interview the other day. You may have seen it too. Shaquille O'Neal was talking about when him and Kobe Bryant were teammates, and he said to Kobe, "Yo, you gotta pass the ball more." I want y'all to hear this. Shaq said to Kobe when they were young, playing on the Lakers together, "You gotta pass the ball more." And Kobe said to him, "It ain't happening. I'm getting my 29, 31, 32 points. You do you." And he went on and did that. In other words, he said, I'm going to be me. And I'm going to be the best version of me. So, Shaq, you figure it out, but I'm getting my 30. And guess what? They were doing like 60 points a night because he was getting his 30, and so was Shaq. See, I'm saying to you, you can't be out here acquiescing, caving in, capitulating. You can't do that. You have an obligation. You have an obligation to be the best you. Not you somewhere folding. Like here you go. Here, somewhere folding. And let me ask you somebody this. Are you folding in your leadership? Or you still you strong, solid? Are you folding in your leadership? You have an obligation. I mean, let me be transparent once again. I mean, I always am, you know. Doing this broadcast, man, I ain't never faked the funk. I usually keep 4 pages of notes every week. 4 to 5 pages, 87 weeks strong. That's what I got here. I shouldn't show y'all because I said this is a short message, so I'm not going to show you, right? But I'm saying this. I plan because when this camera comes on and that button on my screen says live, I got to bring the best Baruti Kafele that I can bring to this broadcast. It's people that tune in on Christmas Day. Look at these numbers. This is incredible. It's people tuning in on Christmas Day and I'm going to fake the funk? Are you kidding me? If people going to take time out on Christmas Day, I better bring my best self. Do you hear me? That's how that works, man. Let me keep going. Last one under obligation. You can't cave into the challenges. You must rise up to meet them. Once again, you can't cave in to the challenges. You must rise up to meet them. That's what leaders do. I'm almost done, y'all. I told you it's only 5 words: belief, purpose, obligation, determination, and vision. I'm on determination now. We almost done. I hear you, Tammy Taylor, say I got to be my best self. I'm trying, Principal Baggage. Lost my voice. I'm bringing this from like my voice right now, Principal Baggage. You know how it is because you in that ministry. My voice is coming from way down here right now, man, because this is gone. So it's coming from way down. Let's go. Determination. Despite the challenges of 2021, have I found a way to maintain my fire? Let me ask you that again. Despite the challenges of 2021, have I found a way to maintain my fire? If I could speak for me first, 2020, I see my man Roger Harris on the call. That's the Pastor Roger Harris family. Man, I ain't never seen you on here, Pastor Roger Harris. Good to see you. Listen, Despite the challenges of 2021, have I found a way to maintain my fire? Look here, y'all. I don't do the work you do anymore. I'm the consultant guy. I'm the speaker guy. But I still, everything shut down. You remember in 2020, I had to figure out a way to maintain and sustain my fire because I had no clients. So I had to figure it out. And I did. And quite frankly, without getting specific, I took my game to another level. Let me say that again because somebody missed that. The clients shut down. They canceled everything. From March to December 2020, I had to figure it out. But I figured it out because I said, I'm going to keep my fire. I'm going to sustain my fire. I'm going to maintain my fire. So I figured it out and took my game to another level. You don't hear me. Another level. I'm not going to let some circumstances defeat me. I'm going to rise above it. So if the circumstances is up here, let's pretend like this means this. So the circumstances are up here, then I'm going here. Y'all ain't hear me. If this is where the we going to pretend we up here. If this is where the circumstances are, then I'm going here. See, I'm going here. I'm going off camera. I'm going here. This ain't nothing going to defeat me, man. I'm not going to let it. That's what I mean by determination, your drive. So let me get this to you. I've never seen a leader lead at a high level without the requisite fire. I've never seen it. I've never seen a leader lead at a high level without the requisite fire. You got to have that fire. So with that, I got matter of fact, I don't even have questions on this one. I got like 10 or 15 quick statements. Number one, I'm gonna go quick on these because I'm gonna be done in a minute. Your fire is your attitude. Your fire is your passion. Your fire is your energy. Your fire is your enthusiasm. Your fire is your excitement for the work. Your fire is your optimism. Your fire is your purpose. Your fire is your mission. Your fire is your vision. Your fire is your drive. Your fire is your intensity. Your fire is your tenacity. Your fire is your alarm clock. Your fire is your commitment to become great at what you do. See, I did that quick, y'all. That's your fire. See, that's your fire. Now, I gave you a lot of words there. You go just rewind this video later on. Watch it on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, because I want y'all to get there. I'm going to say it to you again, though. I got a couple minutes. I said your fire is your attitude, your passion, your energy, your enthusiasm, your excitement, your optimism, your purpose, your mission, your vision, your drive, your intensity, your tenacity, your alarm clock, and your commitment to become great. And if you're already operating at that level, to become greater. That's what that's all about. I'm on the last word, y'all. Vision. We talking belief, purpose, obligation, determination, and vision. So when I say vision, despite the challenges of 2021, did I maintain my vision for my students, for my staff, for my leadership? Did you maintain it? Or did it become, as I said before, just work? Did you maintain it? Again, did you maintain your vision? You know, sight's not good enough. Sight is just what you see now. Man, I be having conversations sometime with myself, sometime with my wife, and I'm saying, man, like when I'm 80, I'm gonna be doing this and that. No, let me not just jump over 70 because I'm only 61. When I'm 70, I'm gonna be doing this and that. When I'm 80, I'm gonna be doing this and that. When I'm 90, I'm gonna be doing this and that. Then I get a little nervous after 90, right? So, but here's my point. I see a whole lot of life in front of me. That's my point. I got vision. I see myself doing this and doing that, right? I don't just see sight. Like right now, I see myself on the camera. That's me at 61, but I see myself at 71. I see myself at 81. I see myself at 91. That's vision. I'm questioning you on your vision. Do you have vision as it relates to your leadership? Do you have vision as to where your students will wind up, what they will become? Vision as to the growth, professional growth and development of your staff. Vision as it relates to how your school evolves into a mecca. Vision in terms of your leadership being great, being phenomenal. You know, when we think about the famous and the great popular dynamic leaders of the world, you being one of them. Because if not you, then who? So never look at all the celebrity leaders, the well-known leaders, and think to yourself, oh, I could never be them. Why not? They weren't born known. There's certain things they did, and they put themselves in position to be known, right? I mean, I could start listing off names of people, but I won't. But you know all the leaders that you know and respect. Well, they worked their butts off to get to that area. I'm not talking about the ones who has some silver spoon they were born with and just their privilege got them to. We ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the rags to riches. I'm talking about the one that nobody knew. As a matter of fact, I could put myself in that category. I ain't no well-known educator, but I know a few people out here know me. Well, I can remember 30 years ago, hear me somebody, when I used to live in this apartment not far away from here, and I had my little self-published book. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Bear with me for a second. When I had my little self-published book, which is out of print right now, we're going to bring it back at some point, A Black Parent's Handbook to Educating Your Children Outside the Classroom. Man, I used to put these in a box, drive my car to the PATH station in Jersey City, then from the PATH, jump on the subway and go up to Harlem and other parts of New York City with my little box resting on my shoulder and just hustling these books, man. Nobody know me. I'm just a guy walking around the streets of New York trying to sell his little $5 book. But I had a vision. That's the part I want you to hear me, man. I got to yell this part even though I ain't got no voice. I had a vision, man. I saw it. I saw where I was headed. I saw where I was going. I'm just some little skinny kid, man. I had a full head of hair, fro, with my little kufi on. If you don't know what a kufi is, Google it, right? And wearing my kufi, man, out there in the cold weather. Yo, check out my book. There's street vendors. Yo, will you sell my book? You know, I'm just out there, little $5 joint. The Lacey Davis, if you still on here, you remember them days, right? So just hustling my little book. Nobody know me. Like who? The vendors be like, who are you? Right? But now, a lot of them, they know who Baruti Kafele is. You see what I'm saying? Because the vision. So now let's take that and transfer it to your leadership. Yo, I'm sweating like I'm Hank Aaron, man. So now I'm saying to you, what about your vision? Don't let circumstances, don't let people, negative, small-minded, destructive, little puny people sap you of your vision for yourself. You can't do it. I see you, DeLacy Davis. That's royalty right there. That's my man. I'm saying to you, I see Phil Douglas, man. We got Denver, Colorado in the building. Listen, I'm saying to you, you got to see it. Sight ain't good enough. Vision, man. You see years from now, you doing big thing. They making a movie out of your leadership. That's what I'm talking about, right? So despite the challenges of 2021, did I maintain my vision for my students and my staff and my leadership? Woo! So now I'm saying to you, your focus can never be confined to right now. I'm almost done, y'all. I will be done by 12. I was supposed to be done by 12:30. But if you know a little bit about me, you know that's a little difficult, right? So your focus can never be confined to right now. You must always maintain a focus on what you will become. So if you let's look at the school for a second. If you in the classroom teaching 12-year-olds, you can't just see a 12-year-old. You got to see a 22-year-old. You got to see a 32-year-old. You got to see a 42-year-old. You can't just see the young person for who you are now. You got to see the young person for who and what you will, he or she will become. That matters, Marcus Jackson. That matters. So now we transfer that to you. You can't just see yourself for who you are in 2022, who you going to be in 23, who you going to be in 25, who you going to be in 30. You got to have that vision, but don't just lock it up here. Get you some paper and your pen, or get your phone, or get your tablet, get your computer, get your whatever, and start writing your vision. Right? Start writing your vision down. Some people use them vision boards. I never got into them. They corny to me, right? But I'm not criticizing it. Somebody say, I don't like how you say. Listen, they corny to me. I don't like little tape and little pictures. That's just not what I do. But I ain't criticizing you for doing it. I just write my stuff down. Kafele will be this and that. He will have written X number of books by whatever it is. He will have spoken to X number of people by. I'm just going to write it down. I don't need no pictures of no people or no things. Picture of a car, all that stuff I see on them vision. But no, I'm just going to write it down. Boom, 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 bam. That's how I do it. But my family in there laughing, man. My daughter's dog is here, a little 11-week-old puppy. He looking at me like I'm crazy, man. Listen, let me finish this up, man. So I got these 4 quick questions. What do I envision my leadership to become a year from now? Number 2, what do I envision for my students as a result of my leadership in a year from now? 3, what do I envision for my staff as a result of my leadership in a year from now? Man, I got the sweat coming on my glasses, man. Woo. Number 4, what do I envision what do I envision for my school as a result of my leadership in a year from now? Man, let me tell y'all something. I spent just about an hour. We're talking about 5 words: belief, purpose, obligation, determination, vision. All I'm saying to you in a nutshell today, take them 5 words, claim them, embrace them, own them, make them yours. I'm living proof. I don't know where these words came from. I guess they came from above, but I got them. And as they popped into my spirit, as they popped into my soul back in 1984, when I was 24 years old, here I am 61, and I have not added a word to that list. I call them Principal Kafele's 5 ingredients for success. I used to call them Baruti Kafele's 5 key ingredients for success. And when I'm talking to children, I remind them that food, different recipes that we make, recipes for food that we cook, they have ingredients. And when certain ingredients are missing or lacking, we know it, right? So I'm saying, in terms of us being whole, these are not the only ingredients, but these are 5 key ingredients. So as you go into your leadership in the new year, think about your ingredients, the totality of your ingredients, but think about these 5. Do I believe in me? Do I believe in my goals? Do I believe in my process? Do I believe in my strategy? Do I have a sense of purpose for my life? Do I walk in a why? Do I understand my obligation to be the best version of myself? Do I understand my obligation to be great, to be phenomenal, to be amazing, to be extraordinary? Do I understand that? Am I determined to overcome whatever barriers, whatever obstacles, whatever challenges? Am I determined? Oh man, look here, y'all got to stop. Royalty just popped up. We got the coach of East Orange Campus High School in the building, Ray Oliver. They won the New Jersey State Championship in an undefeated season, man. Ray Oliver, clap it up for him. Ray, I never saw you on this, but I'm glad to see you this morning. His squad, this is not some private school where they recruit. This is public school. This man lives in belief, purpose, obligation, determination, and vision. It's a public school. You get whoever comes to the school. He took them undefeated, man. Undefeated state champion in a city. No recruits. Just them. Coach Ray Oliver in the building, East Orange, clap it up for him. A living, breathing example of belief, purpose, obligation, determination, vision. It's easy to go out there, man, and get the best players. When you that private school, when you that parochial school. He the public school in East Orange, New Jersey, undefeated. That's what it's about, man. I'm getting ready to tie. I'm getting ready to close it out, y'all. Listen here. As I said before, take those 5 words, own them, and then I'll see you on the other side. Now, look here. Before I close out, don't leave me yet. I told you I'm going to be on Tuesday. For those of you that logged on late, I'm going to be back on here Tuesday with my guy, my man, Dr. Chika Akua, and our topic will be the correlation between the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, or the Nguzo Saba, and Black student achievement. Once again, the correlation between the 7 principles of Kwanzaa and Black student achievement. You might want to tell somebody, and you might want to block out some time, because I told, when Chika and I talked about it, Dr. Akua, we said, we just going to let this thing go as far as, look, we're going to exhaust the topic, right? So I'm not going to like be looking at an hour and say, let's go. If it takes 2 hours, if it takes 3, I changed my daughter's flight schedule so that I could do this thing, right? So be with us. And then the Rock Conference, Monday and Tuesday. I got a busy week, man. The Rock Conference, Black Educators Rock, Monday and Tuesday. So 11 till about 1 o'clock, I'll be on with Chika, but some other time I'll be up with the Black Educators Rock Conference. So it's called Black Educators Rock because it's a Black run, Black created organization. But as far as our purpose, it's for anybody. So don't think, oh, I'm not Black, so that he must not mean. No, we mean you. And especially if you got a Black child you teaching, and we begging for you. Let me say that again. This is a Black created, Black run organization of Black educators, a lot of us. But that doesn't mean we just want Black folks involved with our conferences. If you teach at least one Black child, not only are we asking for your participation, we are begging, we are pleading for your participation. So I'll put all the information on my page, the link, you just click it. I'm gonna put it on as soon as Dr. Chester sends it to me. So if she did already, then when I sign off, I'll go on and put it there. Join us then, and then make sure you join us on Tuesday at 11 with Dr. Akua. And then finally, I'll be back on New Year's Day. New Year's is on a Saturday. I'm bringing flames to start the new year off, because some of us gonna need them flames, because we going back into the same situation we left, which wasn't always pleasant. So I'm bringing flame, man. I ain't never sweat this hard, Claudia, man. This is not doing these broadcasts. This some heavy duty sweating I'm doing today. But January 1, I'll be here at 10:55, man. We're gonna start the year off right, just like we closed the year off right. So let me close by as I always do. If you don't have these yet, you know I got more than these, and I wrote far more than these 2 books, but these are the 2 newest ones. So the Equity and Social Justice 50 and the Assistant Principal 50. Get yourself a copy, right? Amazon got them, and send it right to you. Visit principalkafele.com for all your resources. I will have a commentary up on my virtual AP Leadership Academy Facebook page tomorrow, so check that out. It'll be up by 10. Last week was a little late because I got a little tired, man. I got a sidetracked. But it'll be up. Hey, y'all, make sure you're eating right, even on Christmas Day. Make sure that you're getting that exercise in. I'm not going to exercise today because I went 5 days consecutively this week. I went 5 days, man. I went hard. So I can reward myself and let my body rest today. Tomorrow, Monday, I'm back out there. But make sure that you're getting that diet right and make sure you're getting that exercise in. Enjoy today, Christmas, with your family. Enjoy all them basketball games if that's what you're into. Enjoy them football games if that's what you're into. As DeLacy just said, happy holidays to everybody. Kwanzaa starts tomorrow. I'll be posting about it all 7 days. I'll probably repost the blogs that I wrote on Kwanzaa, blog posts I wrote on Kwanzaa a few years ago. Kwanzaa as it relates to education. These blog posts that I wrote. And then I'll see you guys on Monday and Tuesday. With that said, have a great week. Matter of fact, first, I thank you for being here. You didn't have to be here on a Christmas day. Thank you for that. With that being said, have a great week. Have an extraordinary week. Have your best week yet. Peace. Peace. Thumbs up. Cock that fist back. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam! I see you guys on Monday. I see you on Tuesday. I'll see you next Saturday.